Now, if you're thinking, because we have a capital vessel, we're ready to fly off into space and leave Akua in the dust. Not really. We do actually still have a few things that we need to do before we get going. One of them is eat a corn dog. Corn dog. Yummy, yummy corn dogs. It's kind of a shame these guys are all cool. I kind of still would like to try my pistol out, but it's all right. Made that one on the last episode. I don't even have it on my toolbar right now. Where are you? This side was the entrance to this ship, if I'm remembering correctly. Right there, as a matter of fact. Jetpack. It helps to turn that on. I know these things. And open door, says me. So we have a whole boatload of fuel tanks. I just can't even imagine how much fuel this thing is going to burn through. Oh, man. It's going to be ugly, isn't it? Look at that. We got it up and running, though. So before we do too much else, anyway, let's go ahead and load this constructor up with a couple of things. We're going to put those crystals in there as well as the promethium pellets. So if we make... Apparently this constructor is not smart enough to convert things for me. That's kind of a shame. That's all right, though. We'll just go ahead and do that. That's going to get us a few pellets, and then that'll be enough for 2 large packs. So here, let's do a bunch of those, and then that should be ready for a few more. Good. And we'll do a couple of those crystals, too. Those crystals are what's going to let us use the warp drive. I gotta admit, I'm not 100% certain how that's going to work, but it's all good. Let's take a look at this thing. So we're using 4% power right now as I float along. That's awkward. Am I moving, or is the ship moving? I think it's just me. I don't think the ship is moving. Nope, it's just me. I'm sliding. Look at that, watch. I'm slowly sliding. Here, we put the crosshair right on the lip. There you go. Now it's on the glass. Well, the frame of the glass. Anyway, whatever. Let's not worry about that for the moment. I did want to take a look at the statistics, though, if for no other reason than to just kind of see what all is on this thing. There's a whole boatload of stuff. We do need to hit the ammo box, so let's go ahead and open that up. It's a small ammo box. I'm just going to load it up with 800 rounds for right now. That's all. I actually have some more going in the base, so don't think we're done yet. We're not done. I didn't see the second cargo box. Where are you? There's a cargo box right there. I missed seeing where that second one is. Where is it? That's the ammo box. It's right there. Cargo box is right there. Okay, good. Want to pull up the stats one more time just to take a look here. So we do have a fair amount of thrust on this thing. I think it'll be enough to, well, I know it'll be enough to get out of here, but I think it'll be enough to move around. We don't have a warp drive, so never mind that whole warp idea. Well, that kind of sucks. I guess we'll have to figure that one out, and maybe I'll need to make a new vessel or just add a warp drive, or I don't know, maybe we can expand on this thing. And hello, that was kind of awkward there. Can we add an extra section on this? I don't really know. I mean, it kind of depends on where things are laid out. Kind of intentionally floating down. Yeah, we could probably add a couple sections on here. Add a couple blocks this way and close that a little bit. Connect things indoors, or, put a door in there to connect to a kind of a warp drive area. I don't really know what that would take to make a warp drive, so I guess we could go over here to the base where we have a boatload of stuff going on, as well as a boatload of materials, and we can take a look at that. I don't even know. Is that something I can even make right now? I might not even be able to make that for all I know. Let's see. Let's choose cargo. Or, not cargo. Gravity generator. That's what's in the corner. Got it. So, warp device. Warp drive. We could actually make a warp drive, because we, and a warp drive tank. Oh, that is so tempting. I kind of want to do that and figure out what that's going to require in terms of space. I don't know yet. There we go. We got a boatload more of ammunition. I figure we're going to need a lot of ammo. Maybe I'm wrong. But I would rather have a lot of ammo than nowhere near enough. That just seems to me a good, solid strategy. Make sure that we are fully loaded rather than kind of wondering whether we're going to be able to make it. guess I really do need a boatload more promethium ore too, which that's kind of a shame. Let's see if we can move the capital vessel a little closer. It's actually floating now. That would be bad if I couldn't get up to it, wouldn't it? Over here? Over here. Yeah, over here. That's actually going to be a really close jump right there. There we go. I made it, but not by a whole lot. Let's go ahead and grab this thing. And wow. This is big. Holy crap, this thing is big. And it turns like you would expect. My mouse hand is getting tired. Actually, it's not, but wow, that takes a little bit of work to move that sucker around and turn it. All right, can we set you down? If I set you down, will you stay there? There we go. Are you good now? It's using a lot of power. It doesn't feel like it should be. Just out of curiosity. There we go. If I turn you back on now, are you still using a ton of power? I guess it is. I'm not sure why. I was only using 4% earlier, I thought. It's alright, it's alright. We probably could turn off the gravity generator for right now. Can we turn that off? How much power is that going to take? 1%. It's not even worth it. Whatever. I have a feeling it's all those thrusters. They're the ones that are taking up all the power. Thruster, thruster, thruster. Yeah, 1 megawatt for those. That's pretty much, I guess, the problem right now. I mean, it doesn't feel like they should be engaged, but I guess they are. Whatever, it's not a big deal. We'll just go ahead and make a few more of these guys. And let me just go ahead and throw these into one of the tanks. Guess we'll throw you in there. Oops. And we'll throw all those in there. And I know I threw the wrong ones in, and that's okay. We'll throw those guys in there too. So we have 2 fuel tanks active. That's going to be fine for now. We will need to fill those up a little more, which is why I have that going. How are we doing here? Yeah, see, that's why it is hovering, even though I guess I don't really need it to hover. Like, I don't need it to hover, but it is. That's okay. We can let it hover there. That's fine. Kind of feel like I should build a little ramp or something to get up to it, but I can't really do that. I'd have to put down a new base starter block, and I don't really have any interest in doing that. Let's go see if that warp drive and the warp tank are done. Not even close. Wow, you are still working on the flux coils. I think that's what those are called. Something along those lines. Is that what they are called? I don't even remember. Flux coils, some kind of coil? Yeah, flux coils. Sathium and silicon. Well, thankfully, we have a crap load of each of those, so we're actually fine in that regard. Neodymium and silicon. We're actually good for most of that stuff. We just don't have what it takes to make power coils, which really bothers me. Because if we could make some power coils, then we could totally go make an advanced constructor and really make this stuff take a lot less time, which would be great for all of us, but can't really do that right now. What did I end up doing with that pistol? I don't know what I did with it. Where did my gun go? Did I put that back in here? Did I imagine that I made a gun? I could have sworn I made one. I mean, I remember doing this whole Han Solo bit and everything. What did I do with that gun? I bet it's in a box somewhere. That would be my luck. Here, let's grab the warp drive just so we can see how big it's going to be. I want to check this vessel up here. Did I put my gun away somewhere? I seem to have lost a gun. Yeah, I don't know where it is. No clue. There's a boatload of ammo. What did I do with that dumb thing? I don't know. Apparently, my gun's gone. And I'm just now realizing it. I don't know what I did with it. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a second here. And jump! Ah, crap. That was not good. Let's try that again. It might actually be too high now. That would be bad. And jump, and it is. Ah, crap. Alright, well, that's alright. We still have other ways we can get up there. That's just a bad location, apparently. I didn't plan that too well. I need to turn it now. Alright, let's go to this guy. And we're going to turn you on. And there we go. Let's just land you right up top. We're going to land this right on top of the capital vessel. And I don't know, can I do something like with my landing pads? I guess they're not active, are they? I don't really know if this thing's going to stay here. That's kind of scary if it's not. Because I don't really have anywhere to dock a ship on this thing as it stands. So I kind of need things to work. All right, this should be the door right here. So let's go ahead and get in. And we're going to just move this big old behemoth a little bit this way. And make sure we can go down as far as we can. Okay. How are you doing over here? Should be getting close. All right, so we're getting close on those guys. What's the power situation look like? 45%. How are we doing down here? I don't want to drop down to the ground. I'd prefer to go grab my ship just in case I can't get back. I should probably just build a ramp that extends all the way to the ground or extends a little further down. That would be far too simple.